April.
Yeah.
Lily. Lily. Do you want front? Or Rose. Lily or Rose?
So let's quickly review the basket grip itself. So you've got the bases holding, obviously, in this shreddy or whatever you want to call grip. I really like baskets with nice loose arms, not tighter. It's like an elastic, right? That's how an elastic stretches. So nice loose arms, wide stance for my bases, thumbs tucked in, right? On top, closer together, yeah. You know, that's like a tendency right now I notice with so many teams is our bases are wide enough to base a hippopotamus. Like it doesn't work that way. Get in nice and close. Your flyers are only like this wide, so why are bases starting this far apart and then doing a big set and all of a sudden you're way too far apart from your bases? Nice and close together.
It's just that Canadian cotton in Montreal that he takes two lines and basically stand on the line. It was really check that they have to stay on the line.
Yeah, they just stay on their line. Absolutely. And we do the same thing with our stunts, like when it's time to show off stunts, they go where there's literally an X on the floor, and their stunt has to stay on that X. It doesn't get to move all over the place. You don't have the whole mat to do your stunt. You've got one spot, okay? So we're in our basket grip, good, okay? So the first, again, flyer, her shoulders are directly over top of her basket and over top of her feet.
And
Good, nice and low.
she's at a 90 with her knee here too.
Right, okay, good. So we're just going to do a trophy drill, so you guys are ready to go.
So what's going to happen for the trophy drill, this is just going to practice the flyers' body position going into the basket. So they're gonna have their basket grip and they're basically just doing a show and go in the basket. So they'll go 1, 3, 5, down, 7. And they have to hold 5, 6, and they can't bring it down to 7. And you want to see your flyer in a really nice body line. Arms up.
Depends.
You can do the arms up so they get ready to take their basket that way, and they're going to hold 5, 6, down, 7. Really, really tight because you want to make sure they have the right body position.
If you have a really beginner team, you can also stack a prep beside it to help the flyer through that process to understand the correct alignment right from the beginning. Okay? And we do that with a lot of skills in our gym. Like first time learning, libs, put it beside a prep. And get the prep to help brace it, to make it more solid so everyone learns what they're doing, and then take the prep off of it. Okay? Are you ready? Trophy drill. So we're going to hold it for 2 counts, and then right back down to the original basket start position. For this, yeah, get on ankles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5.
And from there we can see that in her basket she's going to go back. So this is why this drill is really important. So now we tell her you have to stand on the balls of your feet and be in this position when she's going up for her basket.
The flyer's arms should be up 5, clean, 6, down, 7. Okay, so she just did 1, in, 3, up, 5, 6, 7. Okay? One really good basket tip we learned from, I don't know if you guys have heard Top Gun before. They're pretty good at baskets, I would say. We did a basket class at Hot Shots with them last summer, and one tip they taught in baskets is that their flyers are looking at their toes the entire basket. And that's such an interesting tip, right? And that's to get their toes lined up underneath them to stop this from happening. They are here and watching their toes the entire time when they're learning basket tosses. So obviously in a kick double, you're not doing that as much, but we did a bunch of drills with them using that, and the flyers really liked it. It got their alignment and got their ride position correct. Okay, so this time I want you here, down. Got it? Often in stunting, you don't teach them to look down. This is probably the only exception. Ready? 5, 6, oh, sorry guys. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, arms. 5, 6, 7. Good. So that immediately corrected it. If she's looking at her toes, she can't be going backwards. It's just not, it does not work. So that's a great way to fix that. We'll do one more time. I also think you're standing a touch slow off the bottom. Right? So you're a bit slow, and then you're kind of correcting it as we get to the right position.
Yeah,
So stand.
her butt is going up just a little bit in the end. I don't know if you guys saw it, but she was really good here. Just on the way down, she's like that. That's because they are beating her. So she's getting just barely up there. So it's really important for the flyers to stand up fast, especially when you're going to the basket. And that's why sometimes you see baskets, the bases will throw, and the the flyers are like right out underneath them, they're not standing up fast enough.
Those are special baskets.
Yeah.
Flying squirrel. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, fast, 5, 6, 7. Better, bring it down. Okay, so the only other thing I would say about this is we do, oh, Lisa's calling. I was showing Noxie how I just found my watch, I'm so upset. I was showing Noxie how it works, so I texted Lisa, good morning, friend. I was calling, this is weird. So the only other thing I would say is when we were starting to do these, we were doing these with our flyers with their socks on. So there's lots of basket drills that we do where their shoes are off. Because yeah, your fingers start showing. That's not good. Yeah, you're like, this is not nice.
The only thing for high school is that's illegal, we can't take
Oh,
our
it is?
shoes off, yeah.
That's what I was like
Okay.
yesterday, I was like, take off your shoes, like,
Oh.
just make it easier, but they can't, yeah. But another reason that might hurt a lot too is the flyers are having all their weight in their feet and not in their shoulders. They still have to have
On the end,
they have to still have the weight in their shoulders, like in all squishes. So if my base is let go from her feet, like she should still be hanging there. She shouldn't have any weight in her feet, and that'll be easier on them.
Great. Any questions with that drill? Okay, can you walk through the next one?
Yeah. So the next one is more for the bases than the flyer. It's to get that flick in the basket. So sit on the ground. You guys are gonna do a basket grip. So you're gonna grab over. Good. So pretend you're in a basket. So you're down when you're ready. So they're going to go 1, 3, 5, and they're going to try and stand her up on her feet. Okay? You can help with the first one and just grab your hips. And this is also going to show us their timing. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3. Hold on a little tighter. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5. Good. Now let's try it without the back spot.
Just be there and watch.
Yeah. Ready? So the one thing I would say though is don't start with your arms too bent. Just ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5. You're helping me.
You're not allowed to bend your legs and stand up on them. I appreciate your efficiency, but that's cheating.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5. And that's just gonna help them get their timing and like feel that. They can do it faster, Chinese can do it faster. Yeah.
Great. That was all we wanted to touch on baskets. So we're going to move on to level 3 sets, okay? Just 2 different drills you can